Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are after 6 days of building. Got a good looking mysterious blue box with our functioning doors here. Really coming together, looking pretty good. Just gotta watch out for that. Various lights on the sides and details that you can't really see in my shadows. I'm really pleased with how it's all turning out. Looking really good. I think it does a good representation. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. You get to see all my successes and all my failures and how hopefully fix those inevitable failures as they come up. Upload daily and just trying to have a good time. We're not solving the world's problems, just building silly little models, having a bit of fun. If you've seen any kits or builds or sets you want to take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking to add on my list. And I've got the most intelligent audience on YouTube because y'all provide me with nothing but the best options. That being said, I think we should finish this one up tomorrow. Had a shot at it today, but I've got a little something extra planned for the last step, so I think that's going to stretch us into a second day. But it's something, it's my own special addition. It's not something that's in the instructions, but pretty simple, and I think it'll be a nice little detail to finish up on. But with that being said, let's get this out of the way because we're not going to need it for a few minutes yet. I hope I can get it over here without breaking it. Okay, now we gotta build our little, I don't know, chandelier, skylight. It's got all the Gallifreyan glyphs swirling around up top. But just get our, start off, make a little stair step situation. Other way. And you and there. Okay, this guy goes up into this one. Everything locked in place there. And then set you off to the side. Make the next layer. Let's see here. Have it set up where you can't, slightly different tabs and slots so you can't put them in upside down. I like it when they do things like that. So, this shape, I don't think it really matters, but it's a good habit to get into to start getting ready for that. Now, okay, these two moved into here. Yeah, that's snow. I was wondering if I was going to need glue on that. I will not. It is not going anywhere. Okay. Sort of, like I say, getting our stair step situation situated. Now, third layer. Here. They're nice and snug as well, so it's not going anywhere, good and secure. Although they do suggest glue on that one, but I think, like I said, it's not going anywhere. I'm not going to worry about any glue on that. Now we've got our, all our little glyphs. Of course, top layer, middle layer, bottom layer. And I have learned my lesson from the tablecloth earlier, so I am going to get out the old B7000 and see how light of a bead I can run around. I think I'll start at the top. Yeah, it should be the easiest one to put enough on there so I know it's on there to sort of reinforce the stickum that comes on the stickers. I just don't think there's quite enough surface area for those stickers to stick permanently. Alright, it goes all the way around. Now, this tall guy out, long guy out. And yeah, this says, oh, we'll start on the other end. Let's see. This end, the extra on the edge is supposed to go around a corner. So we start you there and wrap it. So, and I just dip my fingers into the glue, so now I'm sticking to everything. And no, well, it's sticking down good. Hopefully that top one. I did get off on my first one over here, so that's why they're not lining up on the corners. But I think I'm just going to roll the dice with it and let it ride. Grab me a straight edge here and sort of pressure on those edges. Okay, I think he's sticking down pretty good. Actually lined it up pretty close to the edge on there. That's all right. I got flustered there when I got stuck to it at the very beginning, so that's when I got. Otherwise, these things would be lining up with those corners. Would be pretty good if I'd started it off right. I got 2 more chances to get it right, though. But like I say, little glue thing seemed to work. It feels like it's down good. It doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. When I did that tablecloth the other day, I could tell right off the bat it wasn't going to stay where it was staying. Okay, so see if we can do something like that on this batch. I don't know if having that ledge above it's going to make it easier or harder to get the sticker lined up, but we'll find out together. Okay. Okay. Middle guy. See if I can not put as much of a curl on this one as I peel it off. Okay, we got her. And I think that was a little closer until I pulled it out. Okay. Okay, I'll say that one did line up closer to the corners anyway. Not perfect, but pretty good for me. Okay. Oh. This is going a little better than I thought it would, but that's still oh, third try is a charm, maybe? This one shorter, so it should, in theory, be easier. I don't know about that. First one I peeled back and that put that big curl on it, so I think that also helps out. Alright, a bit of more on that one. Okay, here we go. Looks like I got a little bit off on that one as well. Appear to be sticking pretty good. Okay, so those on. I would take this guy out. Not to glue it on there. And since I got the glue out, I'll go ahead and put a drop in there. My initial feeling was it wasn't going to need glue, but you're wrong. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it would have needed that glue. Okay. And then bring out our roof. We'll go on to the side and here. It also says to glue that one in place, but so we're just lining up with our corners here. Okay. Oh, and just like that, we're ready to drop that into the... Okay. I thought there was more steps to it than that. Okay, so I'll set you aside there and grab my base. All the lights everywhere. Pop you back out. There. So, make sure. Okay, yep. So, this is going to be the front side, so I make sure don't have any seams showing here. Yeah, that should be good. That's gonna go slots on our tabs here. It's gonna, assuming it'll drop down onto our, as it go around. In the, let's see. Hang on. Where's the light? Okay, so I do want to make sure this one, that's our light from inside that wall there. Make sure it's over there because it's going to come up through this hole. Okay. All in place. Looks like to get this forward just a smudge. Okay, popped it out of the ground. Okay, there you go. It does line up with the holes there. A little convincing. Guys, everybody stayed in place. Alright, so we got solid column all the way bottom to top. Okay. Now and to read the directions here. I guess I could turn my light up a little bit to see what was there. Okay, let's say this guy. I think I want to bring you up. Here. Back behind the wall too, feed it back. Get you back down. There we go. Okay. We're done warming up here. I'm just gonna get the hot glue right there to try and keep that where I'm wanting it to be anyway. Don't know if that's where it's supposed to be or not, but that's where I want to keep it. I guess I could look at the instructions and see what it says. Okay, so it's saying we're just gonna bring them over. Make sure we don't pull anything up. So we're starting, we just run it along the rib. No, actually it goes right in between. I guess they're assuming we're not going to see that, so. Okay, so I'll put the glue right there. So, dribble there. Basically, it looks like we're going around. I guess they want to sort of have the lights do this deal. And they've got writing over where it ends, so I'm just going to let me take a quick peek at make sure my lights back there are good. On the walls. Should still be good in there. Yeah, they're still lit up over there. Corridor and windows and everything. Okay, well, that's a good distribution of light in there. Get this goes back unhooked. Okay. Now, I just sort of want the lights above our grill to light up down into the control room, so I'm just gonna pick everything spread out because I want to make sure we get good. See all our details in there. There's a bunch of them to see. Strings. This little cross member here. I want to make sure I'm getting. Okay, I got that bookcase there, so I do want to move to the front of this so it shines down on it. That kink out of there. So I have this one probably something like so. Here maybe. That one. I guess I'm just going to keep wrapping it. I'm not sure what else to do. I guess I could cut it off if I wanted to, but I hate to not have do that and then not have enough light in there. And doesn't look like the bulbs are going to be lining up with other bulbs, so I don't know. Yeah. Put that one back there. Get too impatient again. Okay. Okay, that should do that. Nice Should give us good illumination on all our internals here. I don't want to plug it back in and then to check it, but I also do want to plug it back in again to check it. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so even without the touch switch, it comes on. So. Yeah, it doesn't, not overly bright, but it does definitely give us some good illumination on some of the details. Actually, I think, if memory serves me right, it does. I think this might. Sometimes it seems like they're brighter with that, but I don't believe that one was. As I get the, definitely lights up our canopy, and it might do some more once we get the roof put on. Then they do some more reflecting in there too. So that's I think that took longer than I thought it would, but I think it's going to work out. We'll get the back of our box on, and that'll leave just the actual roof decoration to do for tomorrow, and that'll be a good place for me to call it. Might be a little early for. Maybe I'll do one layer. Have to see how things go, but I think we're not quite at 30 minutes yet. Okay. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I've got some more lights to run before I do all that. I've still got all these guys in place. Let's see. I gotta figure out who goes where. Okay, let's switch. So that's not needed right now. Got only 3 lights left. Okay, so our shorty goes here. Gonna go in here behind. Gonna light up under our. I think that's a blue one. So I thought to give us some more depth to our star field view. And we just gotta run you. Make sure don't break my doors off. Through there. There. Always goes away from me. Degree bend on it. 90-ish degree bend on it. There the doors go again. I'm going to break them off before the night's out. Okay, and it does not. I thought it would squeeze in. Let me go ahead and get my phone stand under there to quit propping up and dropping the doors. So, little baby blue there. And should have used the hot glue. Just thought of that. I can put the hot glue down right here though. Hold it in place till that other glue catches on. As soon as you turn blue. There you go. And just a little. There we go. Okay. Now, so let's make sure I get that tucked in back here so it's not like putting a shadow on our screen over here. That does seem cooperative with that. And we'll take our other two. Let's do the same way. Come all the way up. At the top. You tangled up, so pull that. That's like that. And this guy, same place. And once again, we'll make sure we get that. We have to get the hot glue out again, make sure we keep them over to the side. Out there. I think they're going to be cooperative. Looks like they're staying off to the side. One's sort of trying to sneak in. I'd rather they stay behind that little wood panel, but they're beggars can't be too much of a choosers. And let's see. Actually, what happens if these are all going the same sort of place? Give them a twist. Oh, no, they're still. Maybe if I'd started off with a twist, but I say this is the one I'm really worried about. Like I say, it's got that big field there that we're going to be lighting up. Not staying down. Okay, stay. Okay, right. And we got these guys. Oh, and our switch move into while I'm touch sensor. It's supposed to go sort of the same route. I'll go down instead of up a bit. So make sure you're down there where I can get you to the battery. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, so the curvy guys. Okay, so I turn 90 degrees. Actually, obviously, that's our long one, so I'm going to bend on that one. You're supposed to go there. Actually, probably going to go like that, since that's the way those brackets are facing. Yeah. That's the only one. I think that's going to hold it down, so I'm not even going to worry about trying to glue that one. And switch also goes. Okay, let me actually put this. So other light go. Other light goes. Just okay, so sort of, oh, right there. I do have it facing backwards. Okay, that fit into there from up here. It's kind of like the tunnel up from this side. Okay, so it's sort of sticky. It's not going anywhere, but I don't think it's secure. And I'm going to run it through here, underneath there. Okay, so go with dab of glue. This, just so it dries clear, so I'm not too worried about it. Just use my tweezers because they're easier to get in that tight space. Okay, and it sank right in. Yep, okay. Staying down, that one's so far staying down. And now, okay, so this is, oh, wait a second, I just figured, okay, they gave us a bracket for this inside one too, but since I glued it, I'm not going to worry about it. Actually, that's what this one is to hold that first one down that I, okay, so, but these guys, you in there. This way. Bang all these guys up. Okay, and I think I'll say this, but like I say, there's this one just goes in here, and we're supposed to have held, you know, the bracket, the wire was supposed to be closer to the floor, and that would have held that in. I'll put that in there, just in case it's like a gives a little support for the back or something. Won't hurt to have it sitting there. Alright, now, right at 40, yeah, let's go ahead and slap the back on, and we'll call it a night. I don't think I'll need the glue anymore, so put that up. And actually, let's light it up one more time now that we got all the wiring sort of in place. Touch sensors are so fun. Okay, oh, other way. Let's kill all the lights and see how it looks inside. Oh yeah, it's really that front light really makes everything light and get some good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all that. I just noticed I guess those are supposed to be up. I tacked them in place too low on the side walls, so I think if I just tacked them in, I should be able to pop that free and lift our balcony up, because it's obviously, you may not show on camera with this obvious down slant on our balcony here, so I'll do that right quick. just barely put a touch of glue in there, so that shouldn't be much of an issue. In here, lay it back. Okay. Glue. Okay, I think it's supposed to be on up there. Yeah, it's going to let me do the adjusting here. So what I'll do, I think this won't reach that far. It will. Okay. I'm going to put a dab of glue on the top. I guess I will need my glue again. And I guess this is going to put us not doing the back tonight. But a little glue on the top here. And pull you up. Yeah, and go grab another clamp. Same thing on this side. Glue in there. Up. Okay. Well, yeah, I think that looks much better. So like I say, this the balcony was was very obviously slanting way too down. It's far too much of a drop. But I guess that'll good place to stop tonight because I gotta let that glue dry. But let's see. There we go with our illuminated mysterious blue box. Definitely shouldn't have any trouble finishing up tomorrow, even with my special plan that I got going. But I think really cool model. I'm really happy with it. You should pick one up for the Hoovian in your life for sure. Fun little build, little technical. Like I say, I think less glue is better at the beginning because it does take in some adjustment. When I had to get that, it was a little bit nerve-wracking getting that thing, the column lined up in our hole, but it really is coming together. It popped good. I'm glad that light coming down. Yeah, this is really a nice model. I'm very pleased I picked this one up. I'm glad I suggested, and I'm glad that motivated me to pull the trigger and buying it. But we'll wrap this up tomorrow. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all of that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And click on a link. There's my channel up there if you'd like to subscribe. There's my other channel if you want to see me do experiments sporadically. It used to be a couple times a month. This is what YouTube thinks you should be watching, and that is a playlist for this whole build. I'll see you tomorrow.